In the latest of, I'm not going to use any chapstick and I'm going to gaslight people into telling them that they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. We have Rich McCormick, who decided to tell all you lazy ass elementary school, middle school, and high school students to get off your asses and go get a job and stop thinking you can suckle from the government's teat for your free lunch and your free breakfast. Now, he proceeds to sit here and gaslight everyone to say, hey, these kids need to learn how not to sponge off of the government because when I was a kid, back before child labor laws, I was picking berries and doing a newspaper route. The Fair Labor Standards Act was established in 1938. That man is barely in his late 50s. And he's talking about before child labor laws. If y'all don't start vetting these people before they get into these damn seats, matter of fact, we're going to start using the same threat Don has been using. Primary. We're gonna be on our Mike Johnson primary. Because this makes no sense that you have people up here, and then of course he's sitting up there, probably because his lips were so damn chapped that he couldn't do nothing else but grimace and seemingly smile a little bit. But she was like, "Do you understand that most of these children are, not of age?" And he was like, "Well, it's not for everybody." And see, that's how they try to gaslight your asses into this. It's just like the whole, well, he's only gonna deport the criminals, and then they got everybody. Y'all, there's no way to subsect this. It's either one or all. But what do y'all have against feeding the children breakfast and lunch? Like, that's really nothing, especially with them bullshit ass lunches. When you go look at other countries, and again, I went to school overseas, so trust me, lunch was way better than what we see here. And this is why my kids never ate it, because they were like, we don't know what this is. Now, again, he's out here saying that he picked berries and delivered newspapers. Y'all have desecrated the newspapers so damn bad, nobody even recognizes that shit. Who's out here still buying newspapers if you're not just at least getting the Wall Street Journal? But then again, not many people are getting that. So, how are they going to deliver newspapers? What berries are they going to be picking? And then he said, they need to be working at fast food. Y'all don't even want to pay the fast food workers. So why do you want the kids to go over there so you can exploit them so they can work long ass hours like, they are old ass adult already? Listen, but it's real interesting for him to say, he had to work his way through all this stuff and he went to private school. We know damn well with the tuition of the private school that your ass went to, you weren't working. You can cut the bullshit. Now it sounded cute, sounded nice, and really kind of charged the crowd to say, you know what, if he can pull himself up by his bootstraps, I damn sure can too. Until you realize they didn't cut the damn straps. Because again, please explain to me how this is going to work here, Rich. Real interesting. And the other thing is the fact that it doesn't apply to everybody. So who will it apply to? And then you say, oh, we need to figure out where the overspending is going. How's it happening? You can absolutely figure out where overspending is going by not, derailing a whole budget. If you cannot, then I'm going to say that some Enron accounting getting ready to go on. And you need to get the fuck about that seat. So, y'all, please understand. Stop letting them gaslight you into this have value. You didn't have any value. You suckled off of your parents' teat in your private ass schools, in your lush ass neighborhoods, and all the things. And now you have benefited from all the shit and you want to close the door behind you so that other children can't have a free breakfast of slop and a free lunch. Because again, you all want these people to have all these children, but then you don't want to help take care of them. But then you want the women to work all these hours, but then, it's never going to amount to anything because childcare is a bitch. So, again, y'all, get off your asses and go find a job because Rich, I don't use chapstick, said so.